In a lush green forest filled with singing birds and rustling leaves, there lived a very small tree named Timmy. He stood among tall oaks and towering pines, all of whom were proud of their height and strength. Timmy, on the other hand, was much smaller and thinner than the rest. The big trees often laughed at him and said, "You'll never be as grand as we are." Though their words made him sad, Timmy still dreamed of doing something important one day. Each morning, Timmy would stretch his tiny branches toward the sun and drink the morning dew from his leaves. He tried his hardest to grow tall, hoping the big trees would notice him. But no matter how much he tried, he only grew a little each year. Still, he kept going. He believed that even small trees could do big things someday. One summer afternoon, dark clouds began to roll across the sky. The birds flew away, and the forest grew silent. A terrible storm was coming. Thunder boomed, lightning flashed, and strong winds tore through the trees. The tall oaks and pines stood stiff and proud, but the powerful wind began to snap their branches. Some even toppled over with loud crashes. Timmy was scared, but he didn't try to stand tall. Instead, he bent with the wind, letting it pass through his small branches. His roots held tightly to the ground. Because he was small and flexible, the wind couldn't knock him over. While many large trees were broken or uprooted, Timmy swayed gently and survived the whole night. The next morning, the forest was a mess. Many big trees had fallen, and birds and squirrels had lost their homes. Timmy looked around and saw frightened animals with nowhere to go. "You can stay with me," he said softly. One by one, birds nested in his branches, and squirrels curled up near his roots. Timmy had become a shelter. The surviving trees looked at Timmy in amazement. "We thought only the strong could protect others," said an old oak, "but you, the smallest among us, were the bravest." Timmy felt proud, not because he had grown taller, but because he had stood firm and helped when others needed him most. From that day on, Timmy was known as Timmy the Brave. The forest no longer saw him as weak or small. The animals loved him, and even the tall trees respected him. Timmy had proven that real strength doesn't come from size, but from courage, kindness, and never giving up.